Welcome everybody. I am Tyler.loong. We got Jimmy Miller over here, and Jimmy, can you introduce our guest right here?
Yeah, we have our CEO. What's your exact title of Vulcan here, Vince?
It's CEO, so I'm CEO of Vulcan Sporting Goods Company.
Okay, so the CEO.
CEO of Tanner's, which is the parent company to Vulcan.
Okay, perfect. And Vulcan, let's talk about Vulcan a little bit here.
Sure.
Yes. Real quick, we're here at the Masters in Palm Springs, California.
It is gorgeous
Beautiful
outside,
day.
yeah.
Yep. All right, sorry to interrupt.
No, we're good. So we're going to talk about a little bit about Vulcan. Tell us a little about Vulcan and kind of how you got started at Vulcan. And...
You know, I grew up playing baseball, but as an adult playing tennis, and totally into playing tennis. And during the wintertime, you know, it would get a little cold in Hot Springs for 6 weeks or so, and so I'd go to the YMCA and work out, and that's the first time I saw pickleball.
Okay.
And, you know, this is back in 2016 or so.
Oh, wow.
And they're playing in the gymnasium on the basketball courts, and they're all, you know, 80 years old or so. And so they invited me to come in and start hitting balls, and I did. I'd never seen or heard of pickleball before. Yeah. And so then I would go into work, and I'd go, you know, I'm killing all these people, you know? I feel like I could be #1 in the world at something finally.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's when I started Googling pickleball and discovered, you know, people like Tyler and Tyson McGuffin, and I'm like, okay, so I'm not going to be #1 in the world. So that's how it all started.
Yeah.
So just a love of pickleball, started playing a lot. Saw the business opportunity with it. You know, we're a baseball equipment manufacturer, and so it wasn't a big leap to go out and start making paddles and you know, nets and bags and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so you guys have done everything, right? You do grips, paddles, nets, bags, accessories.
Exactly. So we've been in every category since the get-go. You know, making everything except for balls. That was the big miss. And I was, you know, early on real nervous about trying to make a ball. We certainly didn't want to, you know, the other balls in the market, they were, you know, they had, you know, deep roots, and the player loyalty was so big. So, you know, we didn't want to come out with just a Me Too ball. Yeah. So, you know, that was the challenge early on. So it was a couple of years ago, we really started diving deep and felt there was an opportunity, you know, as players, you know, their loyalty to the incumbent balls, you know, seemed to be waning a little bit. So we started developing a ball and trying to solve problems. And I think at the end of the day,
been a lengthy process to develop this.
Yeah.
To get it where it is today.
Exactly. And we, you know, the intention wasn't necessarily to create the PPA official ball. Yeah. It was really to have a Vulcan ball. And so we were ready to launch in you know, the latter part of the last year of 23, and that's when the opportunity, you know, came to, you know, potentially take a shot at partnering with PPA.
What were some of the things that you were trying to develop with this new ball compared to what people had been playing with?
Well, we wanted a ball that was fast and lively. That was for sure. You know, I think the other thing that we're seeing with, you know, with the ball that the pros have been using, the paddles have gotten so hot. The other thing, you know, so speed ups, the points are getting shorter, and I just felt like the integrity of the game was you know, maybe going a little rogue. And so we saw an opportunity to work on that. We still got a fast and lively hard ball, but there are moments, I think, when, you know, the ball can slow down just a hair. Yeah. And it's really finding that sweet spot, and I think we did that. And then there were some durability issues that I think we addressed real well too. So
Awesome. So like I said, we're here at the Masters, and this is the very first tournament of the entire year that the PPA is using the Vulcan VPro Flight ball.
Right.
And the reception, from what I've heard, has been pretty good.
Yeah,
I would say
been positive.
Close to 95% of all players love this ball.
Right.
They have a really good feedback. They say the ball is lasting, it's not breaking. And for the pro players, they're switching balls out every single game, and so they get a really fresh ball.
Right.
They love the color. It's optic. It's not. It doesn't really blend in with too many things.
Right.
And so there's a lot of good feedback there. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so that's the big thing. So now there are a lot of rumors out there.
There are a lot of rumors. There's a lot of fake news out there, Jimmy.
Fake news.
Talk to us, Vince.
Let's dispel some of these rumors, because there's some rumors out there that...
Did he start them?
I might have. I might have been the one to start them. But
So you dispel fake news, but also create fake news.
Listen, it's the only way I can get you on here. So, so we got these. You know, the length of the contract.
Right.
You know, I mean, I heard that you had to give a leg to get it.
Get in the
PPA.
Yeah, firstborn.
Yeah, firstborn. All those things. So let's talk about a couple of those things and talk about just your relationship with the PPA. And,
Sure.
And how long, you know, should everybody start investing in this ball?
Right, yeah. Well, you know, I've been involved with the PPA and supported them from the get-go. You know, I remember the days when Connor and Connor were walking around at tournaments and you know, introducing themselves.
I mean,
and
they
saying, "Hey,
still are.
we're gonna have this
different
pro
reason now.
tour," and we're like, but
Yeah.
we jumped on right then and started supporting them. We're the official, one of the 4 official paddles of the PPA 2. But this opportunity with them and this relationship with them is a long-term one. The fake news out there is it's a 1-year deal or whatever, and it costs millions of dollars and that sort of thing. And that's just not true. That's, in order to partner with them and do this deal, all realize that this has to be a long-term deal. The hope is it's a permanently long-term deal. And so that's our expectation, and that's the nature of the agreement that we have with them. Was there a lot of money involved? Well, of course there is. That's the nature of business, and this is without a doubt the most important endorsement that any ball could have. It's to be the official ball of the PPA. So it costs some money, but it's going to be justified in the business and the sales of the ball, and we have a great ball that is really resonating with the marketplace. So we intend to be around with this ball for a very, very long time.
Love that. So go out, buy it. If you want to play PPA events, this is the ball that you got to get
for
used
all
to.
events, all divisions, everything.
Yeah,
Categories.
exactly. We're not just talking professional. We're talking all the amateur events, everything.
Right.
So,
well, it's a ball that not just the pros, but high level players are love playing with this ball.
Yeah.
So even if you're a 3.0 or 3.5, you want to play with the ball that really delivers the integrity of the sport, and you want to play with the ball that the high level players and the pros.
Absolutely. Now, do you expect any changes made, or is this the ball?
I would say over time, as we get more feedback, if there are issues that opportunities to address, then we might make them. Certainly, from an engineering and innovation standpoint, we want to stay on the leading edge, and so like anything, it may change.
Yeah.
We have no plans to change anything right now, but as the sport grows and develops, there may be opportunities to do that. Sure.
Yeah.
So Vulcan just started selling this ball, and they are almost 100% sold out of their inventory. When's the next shipment coming in?
Well, we're in production. We did have a lot of balls on hand to just we have to support the Pro Tour for the next few months. We had some available that we could sell. At this event, we're also giving away quite a few balls.
Yeah.
So we'll be sold out this week for sure. And then we're in production right now on a lot of pickleballs that'll start landing on us come March. So I think at that point is where we're gonna, it's gonna have, those balls are gonna have all new branding and decoration, all new packaging. So we're gonna be able to support the demand at that point for sure.
Okay.
Now, did you guys choose to put Jay on the package? Because
Yes.
he's the most handsome man in pickleball.
Well, we have 2 players on the package on the big case box. That's
Okay.
Jay Duvier and of course tyler.loong.
Okay.
But for the sleeve of balls, the
Yes.
little 3-pack of balls, that's this guy right here.
You got wrong news again.
Wow.
This guy is full of them.
That's fine.
Misinformation.
You got to give him something.
We thought about putting you on there, but we didn't feel like we could support the demand.
I just feel like that would have been like the 1,000-pack to fit me on
way
there,
too
but
big.
That's okay. Yeah. That's fair.
Big face of Jimmy.
That's fair.
Nobody wants to buy that.
Like that ball out there, you could put my face on that.
Yeah, that's where we need
that
to
would
put
be
you.
the
Yeah.
one. That would be the one.
Yeah.
Awesome. We also, KOTC has a special code with Vulcan. And so if you use code KOTC at checkout, you can use that to reduce the price of your balls to save you a little bit of money. Any other rumors or myths you want to dispel, Vulcan?
I think that's it. We're just so pleased, to be here at the Hyundai Masters and to get the feedback from the pros that they are loving this ball. I mean, they keep approaching me and our team and just saying, love it, love it. That's one of the most satisfying and rewarding things of all of this.
Awesome. We are pumped to be partners with Vulcan. We're pumped for the podcast to blow this up even more. And yeah, we're excited for you guys.
Well,
Thanks again for coming out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Yeah.